Yes, people, welcome back to From the Touchline with me, FaZe. We are in episode 7 of our Napoli save, and it's been a crazy season so far with Napoli. Last time we left, we was top of the league, battling it out. Certain players were on fire, including Max T, and that has still continued on this season. Let me show you what's been going on with Max T. Now he's up to 32 goals, 22 games with 1 sub appearance, 10 man of the match performances. Incredible stuff, but he's been out injured. He's only recently come back to the squad, and as you can see, we are still first. We are holding on to dear life. The one thing that we've got to our advantage is our attacking lineup. We've scored 44 goals, conceded 20, which in comparison to the other teams in the league is quite substantial. Max T and Ibrahim Said, the Egyptian king before Mohamed Salah, these two have been top 3 top performers in the league with Max T. Look at that, 21 goals. And Alexandros Papadopoulos, he's catching up to Shevchenko. He's 2 behind, and hopefully we can do it. Just to update you on what we've been going through this season. Since you last left us, we managed to bring in 2 new signings. So Julius Aghahowa from Shakhtar for 2.5 million. We managed to scoop him up, and now he's worth 9.5, which is incredible. If you know me, I look at the value because I'm trying to buy low, sell high. That's my business strategy, the Chelsea approach. But he hustled me in terms of the wages, 33 for a 20-year-old, and that's a bit too much considering our wage structure here. I'm trying to keep everything within the 30k region. Ibrahim Said before was the top earner, so Aghahowa coming in with 33 is an interesting one. Another signing that I brought in was Christian Abbiati from AC Milan, and he wasn't getting game time at AC, and I thought, you know what, let me put in a cheeky bid, and they accepted and was able to negotiate a squad rotation contract for 11.5k a week, which is fantastic. And now onto our fixtures. I remember going through our tough fixture last time. So Inter Milan, we managed to knock them out of the next round of Coppa Italia. Max T scoring 2 goals. And one thing I've noticed with Inter Milan is it's fairly evenly contested in terms of like shots. So we both had 5 shots, similar number of on target, corners, free kicks. So it's evenly contested, so we narrowly beat them. And then we got Juventus. They beat us in the first leg 3-1. David Trezeguet was on one. And in the second leg, we only managed a 1-0 win, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. And now, the game that we're about to play is Juventus. And before that, we played Inter Milan. And let me show you what I mean about us being evenly contested. Look at this. Same number of shots. Same on target. Same off target. Corners pretty much even. Free kicks, we had a bit more. It's just even Stevens. And their squad is fairly decent. You've got some good players. I like Dalmart and Emre. Of course, we know about Cannavaro and Gamara. If you don't know about Gamara, he's a South American. He is very, very solid, tidy, and up front, Hernan Crespo. What a legend this guy was up front. And us. One thing I will say about this Napoli team that I've assembled, our starting 11 is solid, but if anyone gets injured, it's looking a bit peak for this team. We lost the game before that to Parma 2-1, and we had a few players out, and that's one thing I've started to notice. So from this team, we've got Assane out for 2 weeks with a sprained ankle, and Chun-Soo is out for 2 months. This is why I had to get Julius Aghahowa, because he was out for a lot more than 2 months, and we needed cover. So it was a decent purchase for Aghahowa. He's been doing really well. But enough of me talking. I think you've come here to watch the game. The squad is ready. Without any further ado, let's see their team before I hit the start button. This might be a long game for Napoli. Oh my goodness, last time they beat us 3-1. Let's go. Maybe we can do a smash and grab in this game. Get a goal. And then park the bus. Change the tactics to counter-attack. I don't know. But we need something to hold on to. Just don't let him score. Okay, Brahim Saeed's holding it down. 8 out of 10. Performance in defence. But their defenders are performing well. Does that mean we've been attacking really well, but without any bite? Okay, on the bench. All I've got is Sergey. Might make a change soon. Come on, give me something. I'll take a draw. Don't get it twisted. But I know they're going to get a cheeky goal in there somewhere. Okay. Let me bring on this guy. Lee Young-Pugh. Actually, cancel that. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Okay, Assane, you're coming off. Thank you for your service. And I have a feeling Ibrahim Saeed's going to get sent off, but I don't want to take him off because if I do that, then a whole entire defence is out of here. Will crumble. Give it to Max T. Ooh. No, Salah, how can you do this? Not a bad sub, but yeah. Do you know what? Everyone's going up. Hang on, let me put 2 up top. Let's see if that does anything. Come on. Disappointing, but it is what it is. We moved Nedved 10. He probably gave the assist to, yeah, he did, to Salas. This guy is a baller as well. From back in the day, Marcelo Salas, the Chilean. Normally he doesn't get a lot of game time for Juventus, so it's easy for him to get snapped up, but I'm still first, holding on. I think Roma have to play, and then when they win, they'll probably overtake me in first place. I think the goal right now is to finish top 4. I'm realistic, and I know what teams are chasing me. You've got Juventus, Lazio, Inter, and Roma. I think if we can replicate the same season as Chievo did, I'm not sure if you guys remember Chievo from Serie A back in the 01-02 season, or was it the 2000-2001 season where they just got promoted from Serie B and they went on a rampage and they managed to secure Champions League football. So that's what I'm looking to try and replicate with this team. And I'm looking for youth team players. So I had this guy scouted, 40 bags, softer than 55. Hopefully we can try and get him in the team. At home with this Napoli team, when we're relatively solid. Okay, so they're rejected. These youth team players never want to leave their native country. I've noticed with a lot of these players. So if you try and sign like a youth team French player who's 16 or 17, he almost always rejects your offer. If you guys know how to counter that, let me know in your comments. But there's a lot of quality youth team players that I've noticed. There's a cheat that somebody, not even a cheat, but if you go to a player and you type in school with a capital S, then all that's listed are young players. So 17 years old, 16, 17, 15 year olds. So this is how I managed to snap up this guy who was on a free. So this search normally helps. We trying to find like the next up and coming talent. So this guy, I'll show you an example. So he's Australian. If I try to sign him, look, has absolutely no interest in joining Napoli. You are a free agent. You don't want to join Napoli. This is what I don't get. So let me know if there's a way around it in the comments. I gladly appreciate it, because that's one stumbling block I can't seem to get over. So the next game we got coming up is Roma, AS Roma. We had I think this was match of the season, a 3-3 draw last time around, where Max T managed to score a hat-trick. So it should be an exciting game, but they have to come to our ground, so hopefully we can try and get a cheeky win. If not, listen, I'm going for a win. Again, rejected. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. So Roma versus Juventus in the Champions League. I might pay if I want some of the Roma players to get injured for this game. 3-2. Okay. Pavel Nedved. What a quality player he was as well. Can run for ages. But I remember that skill that Cafu did on him. It was Roma versus Lazio when Nedved was playing for Lazio. And he just flicked it over his head one time, then 2 times, then 3 times. Unbelievable. That's why Cafu's the GOAT. We've got some quality players now in the current climate, but back in the day, those players were built differently. I think the reason why it's taking long is I've got every single league, as you can see from the bottom, I've got every single league and every single division in that league open. So they're all playing games. No! He's injured 2 weeks. Florin Meluda. Pass on him. You know, that's disappointing. But I think Bonomi can do a decent job in that position, hopefully. Ay, ay, ay. When it comes to leading a league table, I'd rather be doing the chasing rather than the one at the top, if that makes sense. Because at the top, you're always looking down, always looking behind you. Who's close, who's nearby. Okay, Roma. Let's check this squad. Last match. Claudio Hussein, Sam Dallabona. Do you know what? Sam. I'm not sure. Yeah, 2 6s. So the last game was a 6 and a 6. Yeah, might have to sit this one out or sit on the bench. Okay. Well, actually, yeah, I'll leave it like that. Okay. Make or break. Peter Cech's form has been incredible. 8, 9, 8, 7, 8, and Abbiati too. He's been very good for me. 3 games, 1 conceded. Let's see. Hopefully I don't lose too badly. Roma's probably thinking, Napoli? Excuse me? Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, Max T. Could have been 2 there. Go on, Aghahowa. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Our attack has been dreadful. Marco, you're going to have to come off. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, Marco, come off. Aghahowa down the middle. Okay, let's go. At least get a draw. Come on. Oh, Max T. Can't be losing 2 games in a row. Claudio Hussein. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Look at that, 11 shots. Peter Cech, okay. If Peter Cech's man of the match, then yeah, that says it all. They've been cooking us, but now we're down to 4th, from 1st to 4th, just like that. And this is what happens when you have a few players out injured. Now Ibrahim Said's banned for the next game. So now we've got 4 unavailable first team players out. And that's one thing I've noticed with this Napoli team. Our starting 11, top tier. I'll say it will give a lot of the top 6 Italian sides a run for their money. But as soon as players get injured, especially Assane. Look at him. Look at his form. 8, 9, 9, 8, 8. Like, this is a player that's been literally unstoppable. And Chun-Soo, 11 assists, 24 games, 11 assists. Essentially 1 assist every 2 games. But yeah, the plot thickens. We've got Ascoli, Como, Palermo. Got all these teams as we enter the last set of games. As we're knocked out of the Coppa Italia, we've got is game after game of Serie A matches. What I'll do is in the next episode, we'll probably be up to where Bologna is, the penultimate game. Bologna away, and then Brescia. Always can't seem to pronounce the name. Brescia. Yeah, apologies for the mispronunciation, but yeah, the next episode will be these 2 last games, and then going through the potential transfer market and what we got in store. Hopefully we can maintain this top 4 finish. I know the board wanted me to avoid relegation, but I think the squad's better than that, as I've shown. But yeah, that's all we've got time for this episode. If you like what you've been watching, make sure to like. Let me know your comments on how to acquire really young players from foreign leagues. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.